good, everybody? How's everyone doing this evening? This is your boy Ivan, and I'm going to do the second part of my collaboration with my boy Nidge DFX on our prediction of the next death battle, the Mega Man Battle Royale. So, if you guys didn't see part one already, I'm gonna link it to his channel in the description down below. And so, once you finish with that one, please come back to my channel, and we'll look at the second part of it. Now, let's not beat around the bush. And yeah, guys, enjoy the prediction.
Exactly. It doesn't really matter who wins. Like the Mega Man fans are gonna win no matter what. It just really depends on just like the different continuities. It's not so much each other's abilities, but like it's gonna be the very finest details that's gonna determine which one's gonna win.
But I do want to sneak one more quick thing in there. I'm sorry for blabbing too much.
Go ahead.
To be fair, though, Dr. Light did install the antivirus to X to be immune to the Sigma virus.
Yes, I remember.
I could go on a tangent or a rant. You guys could just Google it yourself, the exact words, because he knew of an alien threat virus, but it was alien, and that's my argument. Once again, is .exe is not an alien virus. He's technically a native virus. So is X really have an antivirus to stop a native threat? Some could say, well, duh, because it's native, so he would just know. No, this is different universes. I mean, but then again, at the same time, one could argue, well, if it's different universes, then it's different operating systems. A virus can't work if the operating system isn't the same. So,
absolutely,
you know, it really comes down to how is Death Battle really going to solve that. So the last person we really have to talk about, I guess, at this point would be Star, right?
Star Force Mega Man, absolutely.
You want to? You go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, what I was gonna say was Star Force Mega Man is another very strong contender. As far as I know, I mean, I could be wrong. He's definitely a lot more futuristic Mega Man in terms of all the other ones. While the other ones basically like normal future worlds, I think he's a step above in terms of his abilities, in terms of like I'm just really just going on aesthetics right now, but I just think he's more futuristic. He has a lot more than just a simple Mega Buster. He has a lot of abilities. He has something for his equipment. He has a visor, which is able to like determine like viruses and EM bodies and a lock-on sight for the most part, as well as he has obviously he has the Star Break ability, his wave change, his Tribon and noise change. And also he has the abilities like a shield and a bunch of counters. So he definitely has a lot of ways to he's definitely a lot more equipment based Mega Man, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I agree. Once again, it really comes down to I don't even understand how the hell they're going to make this person fight, because Star Force Mega Man is a Mega Man character. He's an 11-year-old that has basically like power of the cosmos, so to speak, or from like a different alien, whatever, that kind of like helps him and transforms him to be a fighter. And
yeah, that's true.
What he does is he basically sniffs out. I don't even know how to word this right, but almost like wavelengths. So for instance, in our house, right? You have your microwave, right? You have your wireless phones, your cell phone towers. He can see all that crap, and if there's something bad going on in that crap, he messes with that. He destroys that. That's kind of like really what he was built for. So I don't understand. And like I said, I'm just very confused and uneducated, which I want to say I am uneducated on Star Force. So I just don't even understand how he's even in this fight and how he's even relevant. To me, I would almost see he would just die right away too, because...
You think so?
Well, I do, but at the same time, like I said, .exe is the virus, but he's a wireless traveled virus. Remember, he can wirelessly connect to something to attack it. So true, I could see Star Force and EXE having a battle, right? That's that's why I'm confused, because if Star Force doesn't stop .exe from jumping into all of them, .exe is going to shred them apart. I'm 100% confident saying that, right? But if Star stops .exe right away from doing it through, like I said, hence the wavelengths, well then .exe is dead right away. But then Star's going to die in the end. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those things like .exe could take them all if Star doesn't exist. So is Death Battle going to simply let Star just take out .exe just to justify the win? I don't know. And the last thing I do want to really touch up on, and I know Ivan might take over for a little bit, X has been stated, this is canonly and continuity, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. He has infinite, he literally has a no limits fallacy. Not as far as in the Death Battle to use, but he has infinite potential. That's been true. Stated forever. He's been programmed for that. So, absolutely. Of course, is Death Battle going to say, okay, we're just going to base this on Mega Man X7, or we're going to say, okay, well, we know he has infinite potential, so, but if they do that, they also would have to increase the other Mega Mans, specifically .exe, because as a Navi, he would only get stronger and stronger as the years come.
Absolutely.
So, is there anything you want to add real quick before we make our final prediction?
Honestly, like I said, but just based on what we talked about now, because Star Force Mega Man is very more another virus buster. He has a lot more equipment instead of his visor to detect viruses. Mm-hmm. While I would say EXE definitely a lot more capable of a virus buster, just based on his own abilities. And and then there's Mega Man, there's Mega Man X, who are extremely powerful with their own abilities. And while fucking Volt Knight is just pretty much an afterthought at this point. But and like you said before, that's also my main concern. How are they going to interpret this? No matter who wins, yeah. I think that's going to be the ultimate tricky part, because I feel like no matter what.
We're going to need answers, yeah. And there's always going to be someone that's going to even I'm probably going to end up disagreeing with their outcome. I'm still happy I got my Mega Man. I just want to put that out there. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, your butt hurt. No, I'm not. I love Mega Man. At the end of the day, it's like, I like a healthy debate. Not a toxic debate,
Nothing convoluted, just something that may make sense. Even if people may disagree, it's all about logic.
Yeah.
And just in this Death Battle alone, because this is, as far as Battle Royales go, this is the most trickiest one.
Yes.
Just in terms of how each individual abilities are so fucking convoluted, mm-hmm. that it's almost like even to make a prediction like this is tricky in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm still gonna put my money on X, mm-hmm. but at this point it can literally go either way. Except for Gunfall, he's fucked. I could be wrong.
Gunfall. I like the nickname you gave him there.
Gunfuck. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what you called him.
I don't.
You meant to say Volnut, but I heard it. I just rolled with it, dude. That was hilarious. I tried to sneak it in there, but you kind of just stopped talking and laughed. Now everyone's gonna catch up.
But yeah. But yeah, overall, I'm still gonna go with my man X.
Okay.
But what about you, man?
Well, I'm gonna release all the trump cards. I think all of them have a chance for winning, because it has been stated. I honestly thought it was just a straight up plasma battle. Because I know that sounds weak sauce, and a lot of people will be like, "Well, you're stupid." It's like, well, because every Mega Man, just because they wanted to make the story challenging for the video gamers, they all had the quote-unquote berserk rage from having too much data in them, so they all had to quote-unquote get deleted. All the powers always had to be removed every X game or Mega Man game, because they would go insane. They had the Maverick virus or whatever you want to use the words to justify it. If I wasn't the Maverick virus. But either way, so Mega Man, classic Mega Man, has Black Hole. And they said, if he has that, that's good. Because that's instant death to any of them. If he sucks a minute, it's a black hole. Literally. Instant death. So, his reactions to be, like I said, 2 to 4 times the speed of light. X obviously is built every way to be superior to Mega Man. So, I don't see him falling for that. But his, obviously, trump card is going to be the no limits fallacy, so to speak, or infinite potential. Right? .exe... His, obviously, trump card, it's pretty straightforward. He has the advanced network technology out of all of them. Even if his technology is 100 years behind, the Sigma virus has proved, being over 100 years old, to be a threat to X's civilized, the whole world.
Yeah, his entire civilization at that point.
Yeah. The only thing that killed it was that elf antivirus crap, and that didn't even really do it. The virus is still out there. It still just keeps coming back and back and back. And X needed the elf thing to erase it.
The elf, the elf virus.
So X can't kill it on his own, but he can stop the virus, but he can't kill it on its own. So how do they treat a Navi? Like, but Navis are, succumb to their own damage. And then we got the last one is Star Force, right? Mega Man.
Yeah.
So his last trump card is really going to come down to how much help he's going to get from the Cosmos or whatever the hell those people are to talk to him. But he is 11-year-old. We have to remember that. Like, his experience is stuffed to 11-year-old and not a program 11-year-old. It's literally a kid. But it is Cosmos telling him what to do. But still, again, his reactions. It's not. It's if they were able to take over his body and autopilot him, I could see him having a better chance against the other robots. But it's going to be 11-year-old seeing shit go down and go, oh, and he's going to freeze and shit his robotic pants, and then he's going to die. Like, these robots are instinctual. Like, there's a difference. That's the reason why, a calculator will always beat a human in math. It's just how it works, It's just how it works.
No, absolutely. You're absolutely right. And it's just like, it's really going to, like, would it be considered outside help if you really got that kind of help?
Or some people say yes, some people say no. It comes with the kit of the game. The whole game, he's being guided by these, and that's what makes him capable of even being Mega Man. Without those people, he wouldn't be shit. So, in my opinion, you have to give it to him. It's kind of like how Batman Beyond, whatever, when he's in his suit, every episode of him fighting crime, the younger, remember, he's actually getting wisdom from older, from the old school G. Bruce. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I allow that. Like, if he just randomly once a season talks to him and, like, gives him some word, don't give up, get up and fight. No, fuck that. Like, you ain't getting that. But, like, if you're there all the time talking to him, that to me is, in my opinion at least, I'm going to say it that way, is totally allowed.
No, absolutely. You're absolutely right. If that's the case, because they have to give these Mega Men at least a fair chance against each other, even if one of them may be
it's their normal arsenal. It really is their normal arsenal, is kind of the way I explained it. If they use it all the time, like, if they're getting talked to all the time, that's their arsenal.
Exactly. It has to be a part of his arsenal. It's just like how, the two Toads were a part of Jiraiya's arsenal, even though it's two different characters, it's still a part of his arsenal. Exactly. So that's definitely going to be the case with Star Force. So
yes, we're gonna have to see how that plays out. But so your money's on X, right?
Yes.
Scheiße. I'm gonna have to go. Like I said, it depends how are they gonna do X. If Star Force is a cock block to X, then I'm going dot X. I'll say it that way. I gotta make sure I say it that way because I call them both X. Yeah. So if he cock blocks dot X, then X is gonna win. I think X is definitely the favored one out of all of them. I really truly believe that Death Battle even probably I shouldn't say this, that they want him to win, but I have a feeling they want him to win. As much as I just contradicted my own words, I just really think that they want. But my money, if I had to bet, like I had no choice, and like I said, this is not my favorite Mega Man at all. I'm gonna have to go with Dot X still.
That's understandable. Yeah, that makes sense.
And trust me, I do not like him. Like, I don't hate him. It's just I've played. Mega Man's my favorite superhero. Those you cats know that. It's just at the end of the day, just the way that it's all set up. But like I said, my logic might not line up with their logic. I really have to see how their logic's going to explain it.
That's what makes this prediction all the more crazy because, just with all these crazy ass abilities to justify one winner, that must be a headache on their part.
Yeah. Mad kudos to them. You ready to wrap this up, buddy?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right. So thank you everybody for joining this prediction, y'all. Let us know in the comments below. Obviously, this was a 2-part segment where you watched the first half on my channel, and the second half we're ending it on Ivanimals' channel. So that way, you guys get a chance. Please subscribe to his channel, please, 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 because at the end of the day, me and him are probably gonna do a collab again for the reaction. And other than that, what else you got to say, boy, before we take off?
I think I said everything I had to say, man. Otherwise, I'm just excited. I want to see a great ass fight.
All right, everybody. So if you guys want to join Hood Nation, Ivanimals Nation, Or I don't know. I'm speaking for him. My bad. Anyways, y'all, some stuff should probably pop up at the end. Actually, it's gonna be on his channel. He'll set it up. You guys take care. So we'll see you guys in the next death battle.
Peace.